Hello, hello. I'm here. I am here. I've just been listening to AK-47. I was going to take the day off today, but not from trading. I'm actually started off in a bad way this morning with a put, and you saw what happened when Tesla went up. I hit it when it hit a high, and of course I got hit by the put. But all the calls that I did on it, I did make money. So I was down about 300-400. I'm only down about $65-$70 right now. I've been working my way back to you, babe, but it's not a big deal. So I think I can still get out of this. But I gave a good. I said to watch it on the 13 EMA on the SPY, and you see if there was a bounce, and it dropped below. And then what happened is it came right back, and that's what I was trying to explain. That if it came above, then it would be a good call. But all this time, I didn't want to go against, and I've been doing one put after the other on the SPY, and that's how I've been getting back my money from this morning. And it was my own fault because I misunderstood what Kush said in one of his things, and he said, like, go now. And I just wanted to see because he usually does pretty good, but he came back and he goes, no, stop, don't do it now. So it was too late. I was already in it. And then I chased it one or two times more until I finally started to do the calls. So I had already lost a lot of money because I was doing 10 contracts at a time. But if I just gone with my gut, which told me to do the call, sometimes it's just best to do what you think is right, and not always just lean on other people. Because when we do that, there's a couple of examples about the 5% flush into the pivot. I was talking about these are these are without placing the entry during the market hours. 5-minute flush is harder to calculate. I'll have to take a look at that a little bit later because right now I want to really keep an eye on the board. And when I blow this up, it's a little hard to see. I don't know why, because I know that you're in TOS and this should be just a screenshot and it should come bigger. So I don't know why it's so small. I can't get it larger. I can just about read it. I'm just wondering, I don't know if I save it. I might be able to save it when I pull it up and then open it up after I've saved it myself. So I'll take a look at that. And what I'm going to do is actually do that. Okay, so let's see. 8K just went off. Good for me. And I was just waiting for him to do that before I come in here. And I'm going to take your chart and see if that'll work. I'm going to save the image as. And I'm glad you brought that up, that we were talking about that yesterday. Okay, and that's, I'm going to call that your pivot, P-I-V-O-T, pivot chart. I hate to say the nuts, but that's your name. Okay, to each his own. This guy likes to play with himself. I don't know what he's up to. I really don't. I'm just kidding. Okay, I saved it, and I'll take a look at that after. So let me just see, just for curiosity. I hate to get off this chart, but I'm still watching on two other charts. I'm watching the SPY on a 5. And then I want to go back and I'm going to watch the. I can see this in the other room now. What's HRS? Hours? HRS. I'm not sure what that is. All right, let me put this. Oh shoot. Let me put this back where I was. I hope I don't lose that for a second. All right, now I can see my chart. Just in case I want to jump in. So I'm set up right now on October 31st. The option looked really good for 387 on the actual. I'm out of the money, but they've been paying 387. I think it was October. Let me go take a quick look on the top here. If I go, in fact, I'll tell you what. I'm going to do it on the bottom so I don't lose the chart. If I go to the yellow on the call, it's an October 28th call for 387. Okay, that's what it is. I'm going to go back to my red, and now I got my SPY back. Good. I'm watching the SPY on 1 and 5 above. So right now you can see it has come back a little. If we go to the 10-minute for a second, it should still be there. There you go. You got 2 green going up. So be careful. It has reversed. That's so weird that I wrote that about the reversal, and it happened right there on the spot. And what got me thinking was engineer, because she was actually looking at a call, and I looked at it, and I didn't see what she was seeing. Okay, and that's what made me look at that. And anyway, she didn't even come in. Let's see if I can get her attention. Let's see, she's still in here. Engineer. Okay. Okay, let me just write that again. Just for, what do you call it? People have been asking me and flagging me. Okay. Oh, shoot. I forgot to put my face in there. I'm sorry. Now you can see me. I'm beautiful today. Okay. I did brush my teeth. Smell it? It's good. Just kidding. All right, 18. Let's see. We got 18 people in here right now. And Deck's room, let's see. He's gone. I knew he would be leaving soon anyway. And just want to put one more time. Active. It's live now. And give me 1 second. Then you got my attention. Okay. Okay. There we go. You got my attention now. All right, and I want to go check that chart real quick. How are we doing here? We're in a hold. Somebody was talking about whether this is going to come up. I make these charts in a certain way. I'm not saying it's the only way to do it, but if you're not sure and you're new, what you need to do is you need to make sure that you have your VWAP plot. So you can see here, you got an upper VWAP plot and a lower, okay? You see how we came this morning? We started there, and then we ran up to the upper. And that's why these lines are very important. So when I'm looking for an upper target, this would be about 387.85, but I didn't want it on the same line, so I just made it 388. And then here, we have this here now. You see the line light up? It's at 381, and I put this at 381. So that's my lower target. And you could be doing the same things if you have the same similar charting. Even if it's not Thinkorswim, you can do this on just about any broker and set up your charts this way. Then, my support. Now, what is our support? My support is a little lower than 383, but I evened it off to make it 383. And remember, if we want to keep it about $1, I didn't want it on the 13, and there's your 13 right there. But this is on a 5-minute. So let's just look on the 1 for a second, and you can see we're still below the VWAP here. That's at 384.45. And you can see my upper support, I put 384.25. Now, we're not really there, so I'm going to lower this. I'm just going to make it right now 384. That gives us the dollar that I'm always talking about with you guys. Now, if I make this a little wider, you can see what part within that dollar, from 384 to 383, where are we? And here's your 13. So right now, this stock is still bearish, okay? Until we get over the 13, then we'll be bullish over the 13. But as long as we're under the VWAP, we are still bearish, and you've got to be careful. Where do you see the premium fees for options with TOS? I don't like them. The premium fees. Okay, I'm sorry. You have to go up to all products. You have to be in trade and then all products. And then that'll bring up this. It'll look something like this, okay? And this page, and you put in the SPY. And then you'll see. I'm on an October 26th contract. Now, you could, that's wrong. I'm not on October 20. Was I on October 26th? Let me take this down for a second. Okay, October. Wait a second. What did I? Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right, because it doesn't tell me the contract that I'm looking at. I got to bring it in here for 1 second. Let me go into my yellow, and it says October 28th. Okay, so that's Friday's contract. So I'm on Friday's contract. Okay, let me bring back to red. All right, so October 28th is Friday, is right here. Oh, there we go. And I'm looking at a 382 on a put, which is right here. And there's my price, 271. The reason, let me just see one other thing. I'm on last. I want the delta, not the last. So I want to see my delta gamma. Okay, and I don't see why I'm not on the full page. There we go. So if I look at my delta and I look on 382, we're still at minus 42. That means for every dollar this goes up, it's going to go anywhere from 42 cents to $1.42. So I'll be almost point for point if we go up $1. All right. Anything above that is great, but you're going to pay the premium. All right. So I'm out of the money. Now on the call, which we're right now, we're at 383.60, but I'm looking at a 387 call. But you see, my delta here is 35. Actually, it might be better at 40. It's still cheap enough, even 45. So what I'll do here, this is a good one. I'm going to be at a 385. I'm going to be out of the money. I am going to send this now to, let's see, yellow. Yellow is call. Okay? So now you're going to see where I'm at. I'm going to bring this down. Let me see something. Where are we at in this? Yeah, why is it not open? There we go. All right, so I'm going to bring this down. And if you see right now, if I change this and I go to yellow, there's going to give me my SPY, 28th of October. The reason you don't see the map is when you change it, it just messes it up, and I don't know why. But we can go here, auto, real quick, boom, and we've got it. Okay, so there is our contract. 285, which is a cheap price. You can see this is a call. And whenever you see the number, if you can't see the whole thing in your chart, just look here. You see the C right there? C is for call, all right? If it was a put, then I would be here in my blue, and you see I have a 382 put. And that's why I color code everything, because when I'm in my 6-in-1 chart, I'm able to bring it over and do what I'm doing. But for right now, all right, I am not buying it from here. If I was going to buy in front of you, I would buy here. And then I would just change these to the contract that I want to be in. And here is my, right here is my 5-minute. Okay, let's see if I can bring this back a little. There we go. I'll bring that in. And let's bring it down a little bit and bring the whole thing down. I'm in the wrong, there we go. I got to be in the hand. Give me a hand. There's the hand. That's a 5-minute. And then here, okay, let's do this too. And then let's bring it down. And this is my 1-minute, okay? I'm going to bring them over just so we can see them a little better. All right, if I do a little more positive, then you'll see more of the chart. All right, so there's my 5-minute, there's my 1-minute. And right now I could link these to whatever I want. So again, if I want to go to my, right now we're in a call, well, we might be looking at a put very soon. So if I want to go to my put, I just put it here. Here's my active trader. I want to be sure it's already set up with 5% as a stop loss. The right one, I already saved it like this, so it stayed, which is great. I was having problems before. So when you do this, you just go down to single TRG with bracket, and then they'll both, like just now we see they both clicked. Unclick one, go here, go to percentage, and then bring it to 5%. 5% of the actual, let's see, the actual cost right now is what? 3, I can't see it. Let me bring this up for a second. We might be able to see it. So I got 5%. That'll be 5% of the cost of the actual call. So this right here was a put, I mean. So if it's 346, 5% would be 5 times 3 is 15, and 20 is 2. So it would be 17 cents. So if this drops 17 cents, it would stop me out. You got it? And that's how important it is to have. And I don't always do it, okay? I'm telling you, but doesn't mean I do it. And you have to be sure this is clicked before you're able to actually buy. And right now they're both unclicked. I don't even have, oh yeah, auto send right there. So they're off right now because I don't want to make any mistakes. And I want to stay on my chart for a second and go back to red, which will put me on the spy. All right, and now we want to see which way is this thing going. So I did call it. If you read on the chart above, I wrote, I'm going to read it real quick. Watch the 13 EMA, okay? If the SPY, you see if there's a bounce, which it did. It bounced below and came back up above the 13. It says if it drops below 382.75, which it did not, okay, we will see 382. We need to hold right here for reversal, and that's exactly what happened. So if you look over here, we hit 382.78, and then what happened? It started to reverse, and it came back up. Came back down again after I wrote that, and it still stayed above 383. So right now, we're still a little bearish over the 13 EMA, but we are still bearish as the stock. But right now, it's trying, okay? And we want to see what happens. I just want to buy a call and wait until the close. You can do that, but again, you got to be careful. If you do that, I would make sure you have at least a 5%. Engineer, I got one question for you. Did you ever get out of that THSA? I saw that it was the #1 stock today. This morning, actually, it's come back. It's not anymore, but it was. I wrote you earlier, but I did not hear back from you. Okay, I tagged your phone and I tagged you privately, and you said you sent me back a message, but you didn't send it to me. And okay, just want to. So you're in it or you're not in it? No, you're gone. You got rid of it. Okay, you should have made some money. I was looking into it. I could not close it. You could have this morning when I wrote you at 9:30 my time. I looked, and I'm going to show you something. Okay, and I learned something yesterday. We got a few seconds, so let me just do this. THSA, I think was the stock you were looking at. THSA. When you buy a stock that's not, oh no, that's not it. All right, give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 second. It was TSHA. Okay, TSHA. I just reversed a couple of those. Okay, so it's what did I say? TSHA. There we go. Now, when you go in here to buy a stock like this, that's not a very common stock, you must go up here and drop this to it says volume and open interest. And when you go in here right now, there is open interest right now. You should be able to get rid of at least one contract here. Here says volume 1, but you have to see that there's open interest, okay? And the open interest has to be met at the price that they're asking. So right now, I remember before, that's on there on the puts. There's 17 people with open interest at 75 cents, and that's the thing here. 60 people, all right, volume 17. But you were in at 105. That's why you're trying to sell it at that price, and you can't get out of it there. So I don't know what the price is now, but you might have to take a loss, or you can hold it. But the worst you're going to lose. I would never buy a stock like this. I would never buy a stock like this in an option when the price was $2. At $2.20, you should have bought the stock, and then you could have got out of it without any problem whatsoever. But I learned a lesson from what you did, and that's what I spent 15 minutes on the phone getting a lesson about it yesterday, and then I called you in California, but you never answered the phone. So it is what it is. I was going to try to help you there privately, but I'm going back to the SPY here. We're back on the October 26th, okay? And I'm just going to drop this down for right now and go back to the SPY. Right now, we're looking to see if we can crack the resistance, okay? So if we can't, if it goes to 384, and it start to come back, it might be a good put. And my put at this time is at 382, which is 339, 340 a share, okay? And again, if we were going to do a call, which I wouldn't do right now because of two things. Number one, I wouldn't do a call on this stock until we got up to the VWAP. And even if we got to the VWAP, and if we hit a high for that moment, I might consider doing another put. But I won't know that till it gets there and to see how much volume. Right now, the volume has dropped down on the actual shares. So if I'm looking right now, look at the volume below my mouse here. This is on a 1 minute. You see 23,000, 24,000, okay? What we're looking for is 85 to 115,000, okay, per candlestick. So if I go down here, we can't see it. I'd have to make this smaller. I hate doing this, but I'll do it. Okay, so if we go from here, look what the volume is. 200,000, 100, okay? We had volume. We come over here now. That's 241. That was good. But then we start dropping and dropping and dropping. And now, you see what's happening? It's dropped down lower. We're down to 111, still good, but 95. And we still got some volume, but it dropped a little. We're hitting resistance because at this point, we don't know if it's going to drop down even further. But at this time, 159, I'm going to bring it back to the 5 minute. So be careful. And if we look at this on a 10 minute, all right, which is here, you can see we're still headed in the up position. So that's why I'm telling you right now, be careful what you do. It can reverse at any time. There's a lot of shares being bought up at this point. And if we counted those up right now, we have 800,000. What's this one? That's 1.4, 1.5. That was a minus 1.7. So there's about 1.5 million shares going up right now. Somebody's going to want to take profit. This could come back down again and quick. So be very careful what you do right now. If you're going to go in either direction, make sure you have about a 5% stop loss and no more than 5 contracts. Does this make sense? Breakfast time for me. Be back then. It's brunch time. It's 11 o'clock there. That's not breakfast. And then when we do this is a Kind breakfast protein bar. They're 250 calories for 2 bars. That's 125 each. So because she's eating, I'm going to eat one myself. There you go. That's Kind, K-I-N-D. Great company, make great protein bars. People who don't want to eat a big meal and still want to stay healthy and at the same time fill yourself up without having 2 scrambled eggs, some bacon, sausage, a couple of pieces of toast, and high carbs and high cholesterol. This is low cholesterol. So I'll take a bite of this. Thank you. That's my lunch. So here we are. 22 people in the room. I was not going to come in today. I was going to take some time off. I do need to make up this money I lost because it put me back into PDT. And let's see where we're at. Right now, we're hitting resistance. We just popped over 384. Let's see if we're going to hold. Okay? I'm so tempted, but I don't want to go against the flow. And I'm going to look below for a second. And my 5 minute, well, I see my 5. Let's see the 10 minute. We're still headed up. We're still headed up on this. So I'll stay on the 1 minute on the bottom one. But like I said, 384, I would have hit the put, like I said before, and just keeping it close. But let's see if it can hold, or it's going to drop back down. So when this thing hit at 384, that's when you would have done the put. But like I said, I want to see if we can get over a little, and what's going to happen. My feelings, if I buy the put, they see it, they feel it, and they always go the opposite way on me. Green Trader. Who's Green Trader? I got into... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in the other room. Let me just change what's on the front. Here we go. All right. If there's any questions here, just put them on the board. All right, at any time. And we will answer them. And if I don't have an answer, I will find one for you, or somebody here will answer it. So right now we have a lot of resistance. We're still trying. Right now we've hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times on resistance. We just went over a little bit, and let's see what's going to happen here. 6, 7, 8. Come on, I would do a put right now. Boom. Let's see what happens if I would be right or wrong. Let's see. Look at this thing. It's still holding. Just holding. Look at the shorts and the longs going against each other. There it is. See, I would have been right for right now. But let's see. It's not enough. Come on. I would have gone at 384.07. It's still trying to get up there. There's a lot of resistance. Probably in the stock itself, it's the shorts against the longs. But this is where you got to be careful, because this can shoot to 384.20 like that. And if it does that, and you're stuck holding the bag, and there it goes. And that's why I waited. Well, nope, not yet. Still a lot of resistance. A lot of resistance, but still we're headed up. Okay, let me just, there it is, 16. So maybe around 25. I'm going to put this up. And remember, our VWAP is at 384.42. So I'm going to put this up and say 384.42. Let's say that our target now is about 384.50. All right, that's our target at this moment. Whether we can get there or not is a whole different story. Right now, I'm not about to bet against it. How about you? Look at this. It wants it. That's your VWAP. Now this is a 5 minute. Let's look quickly for a second on 1 minute. Because we know, if we look at the 1, the 10, all right, we know we're still headed up. Okay, so we want to see, even the 3 minute, it's still looking good. Okay, let's put that down a little bit there, and let's go to 5 minute. Okay, now we can see the whole day. Who thinks that we're going to hit the VWAP? And if we hit the VWAP, will there be that much resistance at the VWAP that it reverses? Or will we get over the resistance point? Now remember where we were today. We were up to 387. We finally hit that 50-day and moved it up. So right now, 385.11. And if you look here, this is 388. 385. You know what we're going to do? Let's go here for a second. And let's go on this side. And we want 385, 10 or 11. 385. Where are we at? Okay, right about. Oh, I had it. 385. Getting it exact is a science. Come on. Bingo. Okay, so now we're going to take this. We're going to edit this. We're going to leave it at 385.10. We're going to call this now, what do we call this? 50-day MA. Just a simple moving average, okay? We're going to make this red because it's a resistance point and it's higher than we are, right? I want you to understand what we do and why we do it. And let's just change it to a bar line that breaks, okay? So it's different than anything else we have. So here's our bar line. If we can get past this resistance, then we will shoot for this after, okay? I should have named it so you can see it. All I got to do is show it, and you'll see it, all right? This way you can get an idea. Now this upper one, let me put that in there too. oh, that was the 50-day earlier. That's no longer the 50-day. So this would be my upper. Oh, come on, I can't see. Upper target now. Okay, upper target, upper resistance target. So upper target's fine. Do not show. Let's show it. So you people have a feeling of, traders have an understanding of what I do and why I do it. All right. Here's our support, which is actually now a little bit higher. So we're up here at 383. What do I got here? 383. And what do I got here? 384, 50. I only have it there because of the VWAP. Really, we're at about 380. We're at we're over 384. We're about 384.25. That is our real resistance at this point. So watch it. I'll move it. You know what's going to happen, right? The minute I move it, I'll just put a 2 in there and say okay. All right. If we get through there, and then the next is the VWAP, and then next is our 50-day. All right. Does this work for you? Does this work for everybody here? You have an idea. I mean, and I want you to learn to do this for yourself and learn to keep. Oh, I don't want that. Stop. Got to take this off and put in the hand. Okay. You do a little of this, and now we can see everything. Yeah, we can see the entire chart. All right. You can see the lower VWAP plot right there. You have upper VWAP plot. Now, how many people here have a VWAP but do not have an upper and a lower VWAP? Anybody that has TOS? Because I don't know how to do it in your other programs, but I can show you in Thinkorswim. If there's anybody here who wants to know how to do it. So everybody's got it, right? You all know how to put in upper and lower VWAP plots. If you don't, raise your hand. I'll see you. Raise your hand, or just put no. If you put a no, I'll show you how to do it. If one person puts no, I'll show you how to put them in there. If you know how, then we're all good. Have a nice day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day, Thursday. By then, I should be back over the PDT again. It was funny. We were in 8K's room. I like to listen to 8K. You know, we're friends. We used to talk all the time. But he said, what kind of account? You have marginal or cash? So I said, I have a marginal or cash account. Why? Because if I'm over PDT, I have a margin account. And the minute I fall below, I have to add cash. So I have a marginal cash account. I don't like being right there. I like to be like over that 30,000 mark where I usually am. But I took some money out for something that I didn't need to. And now I'm just right there flopping back and forth on the had a few bad days. I didn't lose much, but enough where I went the wrong day and all my timing was wrong, and that can happen to anybody. I don't care who you are, you know. I just love how in the morning he says, I see on his TOS Kush, and he goes, he's got 1 or 2 contracts he's doing. He doesn't do much on Thinkorswim, and then he goes, oh, I just made $65,000. But he's not playing. Believe me, he's not trading the SPY. He's trading SPX in his interactive account. Got it. You cannot make that kind of money. And I don't even know if it's his account or he does for other accounts, like these big accounts. I don't know what he's doing. He just says he keeps making a fortune, but I've never seen P&Ls or anything like that. We used to have a guy a few years ago. He would not, every now and then he flashes P&L. We never knew if it was real or not. But this guy was making $60,000, $80,000 a day too. But he actually went out on his own and then tried to steal people out of here. I mean, we threw him out. Because you just don't do that. It's not right. You know, it's like if I left here tomorrow, I'm not going to sit here and text each one of you in here. This is Deck's house. I'm not going to try to steal his people in Deck's house. You know, it's just not the right thing to do. And not, you know, if I want to do it on the outside, that's different. If I want to go into Twitter and I say I'm going to start something, that's on me. I can do that. But I need to let Deck know, listen, I'm going to go out on my own. And, you know, I put it out on Twitter and I put it out on my Facebook. But, you know, that's not going to build me. I don't really use Twitter and I don't use Facebook. In fact, I hate them both. I would get rid of both of them. You know, I'm waiting to see if Elon gets the Twitter, and then I'll stay with the Twitter. As far as the other ones, Instagram and all that stuff, I have no use for that. It's just a way for the government to get their hands on more information about us, which they already have anyway, so who cares? As long as you don't break the law. So we are still pushing. We pushed over the 25. Right there, we're at 24. We're right there at resistance, okay? And I told you, that's why I don't want to go against the flow. And I told Engineer that earlier. Look at the flow. 1, 2, 3. Those are 5 minutes. 5, 10, 10 minutes. That's 30 minutes. Okay. From here, so that's 30, 40. That's 50. Almost an hour ago. We really, since we hit that bottom, we've been going up, up, up. So I don't want to go against the flow, but remember that can reverse at any time. Somebody who's pushing this up right now, which I think is a stock market manipulation, which is fine as long as your timing is right in the direction we're going. But they need to make money, and when they do that, they're going to either have to push it really hard and fast, and then drop it really quick. And they can do that. And if you have real stop losses in there, you'll get ticked out. That's how they'll collect your money. It's what they do, and a percentage of what they take and what you lose goes to the actual brokers from the clearinghouses. A lot of people don't know how that works. Same way like with your money. You have money, like you I don't know if anybody writes checks anymore, but like all checks used to go to Chicago. Anywhere in the United States used to go to Chicago. That was a clearinghouse. And they always say, well, it takes 6-7 days to clear your check. It freaking doesn't take. It takes 24 hours to clear your check. But here's the problem. If it's a fraud check, it won't come back for 2 weeks. So there's a lot of people doing a lot of frauds. And I know that for a fact, and I can prove it. But right now, that's not important. What's important is that we make the right choices right now on the next option that we take. So I'm still in, like I said, I'm on a 382 put that puts me out of the money with still a good paycheck on October 28th, okay, which is Friday. And I'm on a 385 right now, which I could go up a little further if I wanted to on the call, all right? And I haven't decided which way to go with that yet, okay? And I just want to make my chart a little bigger here so I can see it. Okay, let's push that back, make that bigger. Now I can see it. Change the size, and it makes it hard to see it on the chart. On the charts I'm talking about are okay, stock's going down a little bit. There's a little pullback I'm watching in the option, and let's see, that means that the put should be going up a little. Let's see what happens. No, just a slight. Right now we're still holding. There's a slight pullback. I didn't see it up there, I saw it there, and there's a pullback. If we can't hold that 320, 384.25, this will come back down to about 380, 375. Then we got to see what happens from there. So right now we're holding that 384. This is a very, very crucial boom. And like I said, if it doesn't hold there, it will pull back. And then you want to be in that put. But let's see what happens. I still think they're going to want to push it. So watch out for fake out, breakouts, and watch out for, quick pullbacks and then spring forward. This thing can move, very quickly. Anybody have any questions? Nobody? Okay. Anybody in any positions right now they want to discuss with the board? Tell us, Tell me what you're doing. Tell me what you're thinking. Okay. Let's see. He never came back. All right. I'm just looking at. Okay, bingo. All right. We're still, there's your pull. There's the 75, like I said. It went exactly where I said it would go. How come I need to start playing my own alerts. That was some pullback there, huh? We're going to hold that 50 mark. Let's see if we go back up to 75. I told you, what goes up, they're going to want to take profit and come back down. And it did. And I missed it. And a couple of you probably missed it also. What's going to happen now? Are we going to hold? Or are we going to continue back down to the bottom of the actual channel? Okay, where's our channel? Remember, our channel is from 384.25, where we had rolled that resistance, to 383. Okay? Question is, can we hold? Actually, it was a little bit lower, you see there, but I don't want to put it under there because we did hold over here for 3 spots at 380, above 383. So I'm leaving 383. There's our 75. If we can't hold this, there's a bottom doji, which means a lower shadow, which means we should be coming back. I don't understand. I got the cloud in here. I have a line in here. I don't know why it puts a line on mine. Down below, I'm going to just see something real quick. Just keep an eye on this chart. It could drop back down low again, but right now it could go either way, so just be very careful. And if we look, by the way, for 10 minute again, go back to the 10 minute. You see, there's your reversal, like I told you. If it didn't hit, and let's look at the 1 minute at 325. So you had right here, you see how many times it tried across the hit and it didn't? It just pulled back. Okay? So when you do this and you open this up, you can see it. I'm going to go back to the 5 minutes. We're pulling back. It's not holding. That was a good put. Should have hit it at 325. At 425, I mean. 384.25 was a good one. And let's see. I got a feeling. But right now, again, like I said, if you go for it, you want to take. I'm on a 282. That's about $3.40 per share on the option. But I got a feeling we're going to pull back quick and hard. Let's see. Still trying to hold. Still trying to hold. When we bumped below the 383.75, that was, it was a good put when we hit around 380.84. And I have a feeling this is a lot of resistance trying to go back. So unless somebody's holding out and waiting for people to say, to either go forward like it's now, go in on the call, and then they're going to drop it really hard. And that's why you got to be very careful at this point. You just don't know. And where are we right now? We're in the middle, okay? So if I look now, where's my chart? Right here, between here and here, we're in the center, we're in the middle, okay? And what do we know? We're in the middle. We don't know which way it's going to go. I'm leaning towards down. But that doesn't mean anything. 383.50 could be a holding point right now. All right? And if I bring this to, let's see, if I bring that up, I'm going to take my support, and I'm going to bring this up. It'll put me on the dollar at 383.25. Then we'll get a better position of where we are in the middle, okay? So I just brought it up a little bit. That puts us around here and here. And you see where we are now. And that's 384.25 and 383.25. That gives us our dollar. And you should be doing this by yourselves. You know what? You should be plotting this out as we go along so you can see where we're at, so it makes it easier. And as it changes and you see where it's holding, if you make these changes on your own, then all you got to do is get that timing right. And if you can do that, you'll be in the money. And right now on the one, still higher shadows, which means it's going to drop lower. And there it goes. There it goes. Still a good put. 382 put. Dang, we didn't take it. We didn't take it. I'm so tempted right now. But we're so close to that support line. But I told you, I felt more downward than upward. I want to see if we can hold that support now. It's like, well, I don't want to chase it. We're right near that 25 mark. It went up 10 cents on the option. That could have been about $50 on 500. Look, it doesn't want to hold. But what happens here? Is our support going to drop? Can we hold this? Still holding. Still holding. 40. What a good put that was, too. Anybody here have any questions? You want to see anything else? Are we looking at Tesla? Tesla right now is at 226.68. It really hasn't done much over the last. It is starting to drop now. So you could do a put on Tesla. Right now I see 226. So you could do a 226 put. And you could still put it in for a 227 call. And I would use Friday, which is October 28th. Anybody have any questions at all? You guys are very quiet today. Where's what's his name? Let's say Yukon's here. Yukon Brad. It's cold there, snowing. Kelly's here. Hey, Kelly. And let's see, there's a lot of people. Fund manager, engineer, Doc Savage. Hey, Doc, is listening. Good to see you here. D's, you know what? And Brendan's here. Okay. Mattaboy. I don't see, what's his name? He's not here today. Wild Boy. All right. And there's the drop. And it did not hold. And I had it all ready on the other side to just go click and bring my support down. And if we don't hold this, then our next step is going to be 382.75. So like right now, we could be around here, which is, I'm going to bring it down just in case, see what it looks like. So we got 382.75. Let's leave it there. I like the 75 cents on there. And let's bring this one down to 383. We're going to leave it at 384 for right now. All right, that puts us right along the top of this shelf here, which is right at our 13. So even though this is a little lower, I just have a feeling it's not going to hold, and we're going to go back to here, which you could see here was old support, okay, back over here. And you could see all the resistance when it started to go back up. That's where it turned. This is where we're coming back to. So we went up and we came back down. And it doesn't look like we're holding. Kelly. Hi, Doc. You working today, Doc? What a job. You must have a great job. You're going to walk me through the place? You're going to come give me that $2 tour if I come up there? Huh? I'll come up and make a veggie pizza for you. I can do it from scratch anywhere. I'll bring one roller with me. That's all I need. What do you think? And I can mix it by hand, the dough. All veggie dough. I know you don't eat meat. So here we go. We're not holding here. Who wants to put the put? 383. We still got a 382 put. Okay? We still got a 382 put here. Are we going to hold this 383 line or go back to where I just put support, which is now at... Come on. There it is. Once the thumb goes up, I can see it. I think. Supposed to see it. You see, it keeps changing. You see that little hand? I gotta click the hand. It's telling me to click the hand. That's what it's telling me. There you go. 382.75. And we seem to hold that 383. We seem to hold that 383. So what are we gonna do? I'll put it up and you know what's gonna happen. 380. There we go. Edit. Just take the one out of there and say, okay. Okay. I told you I'd put it back and what would happen? I know it's going to drop. It's got to drop. Let's see. If it does, I'll be ready. I'll be ready for you, buddy. 382.75. Still seems to be holding. Still seems to be holding. And we're still in that channel. And what do we got this? At 384. And this at 383. So we're in our dollar. We're at the low part of the channel. All right. So now we have to make a decision. Are we going to hold this position or will it break through? Now, whichever way you decide to go, if you decide to actually do a position, let me put this back where it was. If you decide to make a position, whether it be a put or a call, make sure that you put in that stop loss. Remember, you just go into here, go to trigger, take off the top one, bam. This is on the stock itself, but I'm just showing you how to do it. Percentage, and you would just want to minus 5%. So minus 5%, even on the stock price, that'd be a lot. But on the option price is 350. So if we took 358, right? If we took $3 and it's 357 right now, 358 times 5% is 18 cents. So that means if the option went down 18 cents, you would lose on 5 contracts is 500 shares, right? 500 shares times 0.18 is $90. Okay, so that would be your max loss if you took a 5% on 5 contracts. Now, if you go up to 10 contracts, then if you don't want to lose 180, then you want to drop that 5% to 2.5 to 3%. So it'll put you around $100. So the more contracts you take, you're going to have to lower it. But remember, you can get stomped out quicker too. So that's the thing, you have to make the decision and decide what's your risk versus your reward. And right now, we're not holding. And what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to put it back just in case we're holding 383. But I got a feeling deep inside, and I'm going to put it right back to the 382.75. I was all ready for it in case it hit this, and here we go. So here I am, ready, always ready. Always got to be ready. And I think I hit it right on. And that's going to bring our other one down to 383.75 on the upper part for our resistance. Okay? So you can see now. Look at that drop. That was a big drop. So I hit it right on, didn't I? And if this keeps dropping, it's going to keep dropping. Where will we drop to? That's the key. Where will this drop to? Let me put this back out of the way. That's how you do the. A lot of people don't show you how to set a stop loss, and I even though I don't do it, I do specify it for you guys because it needs to be done. Otherwise, I don't want you to come back one day and say, you know what, you didn't teach me good habits. And though I may not always have good habits, and that's why I lose at times, if I teach you better habits, then I've done my job. Okay, and maybe one day I'll even get paid for it. We'll see. What are we at? 382. Let me open this up a little so I can see the whole thing. There we go. 382.87 puts us around here. So if I put that up a little higher, we could always buy 5 contracts at 382.78, saying if it hits there, I'm going to do a call because I think it's going to come back. Or I can say, you know what, let's see if it jumps back up to 85. I can buy a put, okay? I can just buy, 5. I'm automatically, I think I'm set for 5. Not on here. See, here is 100, but that's not good. If I was doing the actual contract, it would be set for 5 because that's my defaults on. We buying puts here? Yeah, I would have been in a put all along. You can see the direction, okay? So you want to let it go up to about 80, 85. Let's see if it can jump back up there, and then you can grab a put. Okay, there it is, 82. That's it, 82. Let's see, 82, 83. Let's see if it's going to hold. See, that's why I would have grabbed it around 82, 83, and then I'd wait for the next drop. If it goes forward, then you got to get out around 90 and just take a small loss. But right now, I don't think so. I think we're going to drop. Why? Because look at the 5 minute. We're on a 5 minute, and let's go to the 10 minute. It's going to look even worse. You see? So right now, we're at our support at 75. We are not holding. I made the right call. Did you do the right put? I gave you the call. I gave you a good alert. So far, that's 2 good alerts in the last 30 minutes. Right? Actually, I've been open now almost an hour. That's 2 good alerts. We buying puts here. So now it's a little back. It's coming back up again. Let's see, 80. That's a good place to get back in if you want to do that put. All right. I would do no more than 5 contracts at this time, and on a 382, or you can go a little lower if you want to go cheaper. You can go to 381. Okay. So if I want to look real quick, I hate to block this. It is going down like I suggested. But if I do a 381, okay, right over here, October 28th, right up here. Let's get rid of this one so I don't have to look at it. 381, put you at, I have to go back. I was showing somebody before. We want the delta in here. So you can see I'm still 382. I'm at a 46 delta. Here, I'm at 42, so I'm still good. Even at 380, I got a minus 37 on the delta. That's not bad. Okay, that's a paying contract. So you can even go cheaper if you want to, all right? But we are not holding. The next step down is, and we can see is 350, all right? So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to drop this down. As it goes down, I'm dropping it down. We did come back up. We seem to have held right now, for right now. But I'm going to put it at the 382.50. We've been seeing what's happening here. And I'm going to edit the top one also. And I'm going to make that one also. So we're at our dollar for 383.50, and that lowers it down. And now you can see. So we're not going to hit the 50-day right now, but does that mean we still can't? No, it doesn't. We've seen so many times, okay, during the day, where at the end of the day at about, after 3 o'clock, all of a sudden it just goes the other way. So we don't know. You're in at 382.80, good, all right, and you're up. You took my advice, and right now you're up. So when it hits below 60, get rid of it. Take some profit. That's what you should have done. So here it goes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on. I want to see a dive. Come on. Ready? And now you get out. Just take profit. Take profit. There you go. Take your profit. Let's see if it'll shoot down real quick. It could shoot up just as quick. Remember that. So take profit when you have it. There we go. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom. Take it. Take it. You just made 20 cents. You have five contracts. You just made $100. Quick money. I get 10%. I'll put up the PayPal account. And you can just shoot it in there for me, Jim Bob. Anyway. That's it. You got to take profits quick here. You don't know. If there's 20 cents, take it. If there's 20 cents, take it. Okay? Could have gone the other way. You could have gone out of one into the other. Now, aren't you glad if you took it like I told you? Did you take it, Bob? Jim Bob, what did you do? Let's see. Did you sell? Okay, and went back up again, and it's coming back down. So what are we doing? We're staying within a channel. I've dropped that channel down right now, so now we're at 383.50 down to 382.50. We're in that dollar channel, and where are we once again? On the bottom of the channel. So we want to see now if it's going to drop below that 382.50. If it does, there's a good chance. And I said earlier, I think I said it in AK-47's room. Let me go find my name in there for a second. I think I said that I believed that it was going to go to 382. So let me just see if it's still in here. Active. Come on. Okay, I'm open live now. Come on, I know that. Margin 25. Let's see. 384 VWAP. VWAP below. I wouldn't go against it. Okay. It doesn't go back that far. It was before we were talking about Hooters, but I said, and the reason I said it at the time, yeah, it was earlier. It's already gone. Oh, wait. Here it is. I got it. I wrote it on ours too, and I said, here it is. I did say it. Let's see if I put the time in there. I didn't put the time. Let's see. This is what I wrote, and it says, watch the 13 EMA on the SPY, okay? If we see this is a bounce, if it drops below 382, we will see 382. And where are we at right now? We're just below 382.75. We're hitting towards 382. So that was before when it was up around 384. Okay, 383.75. I wrote that. I put that in his room. Let's see. Well, it's already gone. It's already gone. Wait. Here we go. I said that at 1:37. That was actually 1 hour ago. I said that at 1:37. Yeah. Copy. Take my name out of there. So that was a good call. Here, watch. I'll take this one out. I'm going to delete that one. Then you can see the entire call. And now you can see the time it was posted. And I said that 1 hour ago. And I was pretty close. And that was around 380. It was about 384 at 1:37. Okay, let's see. Let's see the time. There's 12, 113. 45. We were here, okay? We were right there, and that was at 383.50, and we were still going up, and that's what I wrote at that point, and I was right. And it went up. It hit a point of resistance, which was below the VWAP. So I said, if it can't get above the VWAP, okay, this is a bounce. If it drops below, okay, we want to see. Watch the 13 EMA, and then let's see if the bounce. It needs to hold right there for the reversal, but it didn't hold. And this is on a 5-minute chart. You really have to look on the 1 minute, and then you would see at 137. Let's see. It should have been up here somewhere. That's 12, 1. It was back here. Wow. 139, 38, 37. It's back here. So you see, I set it about here, and again, we are 383 something. It went up, and it's continued to go up. All right. And then what it did is it bounced right below. It did go above the 14, but it wouldn't get above the VWAP. And that was the important part. If it had gotten above the VWAP, we would have seen the volume come in. And then it would have gone. It would have been a great call. And then it could have gone back. And that's why I put in this, which is your 50-day MA. And you could see that right here. There's your 50. It's 385.08. I have it at 350, just an even number, 385.10. So it went down 2 cents or a penny, whatever. It's close enough. I just even it off. I don't like these odd numbers. Anybody got any questions? What do we do right now? See, we held here at the 380.82.50. It held, and here we are back up to 383 again. So 383, and here's right here. It's 383. That's not right. What's going on here? That can't be. This here is 382.50. Oh yeah, 383.50. That's right. That's the next resistance point, which is right at the 14 EMA. Okay, but it really is at the 14. If you look at it on a different chart, the 14 EMA on a 1 minute is, hold on, wrong mouse, is 382.95. 382. So we're really we are over the 14 right now, which makes us a little bullish, but still bearish below the VWAP. We need to be above the VWAP and the 13 for that stock to roar and take off again. And I think it can happen. I do. I'd be very careful here. I mean, you got to look over here. If you look in the beginning of your day and you come across here, this thing opened up what? It opened up down about 381.06. I don't know. Let me go check real quick. Yeah, 382. Days went, yeah, 381. Exactly. 381.35. All right, so we opened up at 381. We went $6 today. That stock went up $6. So you can see at 383, we still have room to drop back down, and there's a pullback right there while I'm talking to you. So I'd just like to make a little bit more money if I could. I need another $100 to take me out of my position that I don't want to be in. Not my fault. It's all because of delay, and that's one of the reasons I'm really thinking about putting Webinito in my room. It'll cost me about $65 a month, but what it'll do is you can all go into Webinito, and you take Webinito and just put it in the background, or you can use it for the page, but then you won't have the chat. I think you might be able to make a floating chat room and then float it around. I don't know if you can do that together, but what you would do is you could hear when I'm talking within 1 second. It takes away the whole delay. And the only way to get that is to pay for it. Yahoo might do it too. I don't know. I just don't know. But when I'm in Deck's room, I always have Webinato on. I have Webinato on right now. And let me just see something. See if my volume's on. It is. So if Deck came in right now and he started talking, as long as I had the other volume up, I would hear him. I just put it on low, so I'll know when he comes in. But we all know Deck comes in about 3 o'clock. And when he comes in around 3, if he comes back, then I'll just close the room for right now. And I'll call it a day, and then I'll see you all tomorrow, and I'll start earlier. How does that sound? And I'm going to finish this last breakfast bar. And I'm not sharing it. Here's your pullback. So you can see we have a lot of resistance right now up and around 383. 383. And we have a 383.50. 383.37. That's you see this cloud? I have it set now at 21 day, and the bottom is 9 day. A lot of what do you call it? Option people use 9 and 21, and they use 8 and 20. You can change this. So I use right now 9 and 21, but you can go in here, and you see here where it says, where is it? 9 and 21. You could open that up, just click on it, and you can change this to 8 and this to 20 if you want. Okay? I have it the same color. I have the same color as, oh shoot, what happened? There it is. I have the same color for that as I'm using, because my blue is running down the middle, so I kept it there. That's my 13. And you see I changed this Think Study, so I have my volume here. That'll be for whatever the 5 minutes is. It should be pretty close. If I change this to 1 minute, I didn't think about that, then I have the volume for the 1 minute. You see it? 73. Let's see below. 80, 81,000, 82.5, 84, 3, 7. Yeah, it's right on. It's growing quick. So you can see, that thing works. That's a good Think Study. I give it to you for free. It's yours for the taking. If you don't have it, I'll post it again and you're welcome to put it in. And it's only for people who have Think or Swim. If you have anything other than Think or Swim, you won't be able to use it. I don't believe. We are back down to resistance at 382.50 again, folks. Boy, that would have been a good put. So we didn't get to the 14. We touched it, and it came back. My temporary bridge just came out of my mouth. Look at that. Just came out. Good thing I didn't swallow it. That's about $1,500 right there. I got no teeth now. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4 teeth on the top there, and 3 on the top there. I got nothing to chew with. The good thing is, I'm going back to the dentist on Friday. So, what I'll have to do is use like that grip that people put dentures in. I'll have to do it for the next 2 days. And here we go. We're not holding. We're not holding. I can't believe that thing came out. I caught that quick. I'm going to bring this down to... I can't. I'm chewing on gum. That sucks. 382. I'm gonna make this 382.25 because it's not holding. There it is. Look at that. And I'm gonna do the same thing to this one, and I'm gonna change that to 383. So now you'll see the chart. And you see I brought it down. Actually, I'm gonna bring. I can't believe this thing just went on me. 383. I'm gonna make that 25. I think it's closer on that. Leave it at the dollar for right now. So you can see what I've done is, let's put that up and let's widen this up a little. Okay. And now you can see I put it there, which is right below. We're still right below the 13 at 383.25, and right here we had a touch to 382.25. That's $1. And where are we? We're just above the bottom. But I told you folks it would not hold, and this thing might drop down further, and we could come down as low as 381.75. Right now, that would be my next lowest support. I don't know about target. My target is still 381. You can see I put this in earlier. I put this in 3 hours ago and called my target 381 just by the VWAP, and we might be headed that way. So my targets have been pretty much right on all along over the last week or so that I've been doing this with you guys, whoever's been here. I've still got teeth in the front. I'm gonna have to eat something soft tonight. Oh, my cat's here. Hey, baby girl. Hi, sweetie. I love you. Yeah, I do. Hold on. Just tagging my wife for a second. And I need to call my dentist to find out if they want me a little earlier. I have a dental appointment on Friday. Perfect timing. Let me just see real quick. Calendar. My dentist appointment's at 2 o'clock, from 2 to 3. I need to find out how they want to do this. What time is it? 2:45. I don't want to lose these teeth. Can't believe that. That was 4 teeth. Boom, boom, boom. You see that? Gone. Came right out. I got lucky. I had an emergency dental. I had to pull a tooth in the middle. Pulled out 2 actually. 1 next one on. Left me a space of 3, 2 in the middle, and there's 2 missing. So they charged me $1,500 for emergency dental. I had 2 dental policies. I actually got back $1,485. See how lucky that is? Huh. So Friday, this Friday, I told you guys during the week that I had a dental appointment, that I would be leaving earlier, and I will. I'll probably, I don't know if I'll set up in the morning, I don't know. I could go to 1 o'clock as long as my appointment stays at 2. And this is the third time I have to put this temp back in, but I was going in for a cleaning. I need to get a, I need them to put in a, what do you call it? What do you call that? An implant. I'm going to tell them I just want one. One implant in the middle. That's it. To hold this whole bridge. It might work. A lot of cement. All right, 4240. So we hit the resistance right there. I put it lower to 382.25. We came a little bit under that, about 382.20, right? And in fact, I always like to leave it at 25, which I did. And we're still trying to hold. I think we're still dropping. What do you guys think? Any thoughts from the peanut gallery here? Anybody believe that we're still coming down? And if you want to look at that, what you do is go back up here and go to the 10-minute. And what do you see? Doop, doop. That was a reversal and back down. Okay? And that tells me that's 382.12. That tells me we're going to shoot down to 382. Look at 1 hour. Ready? Look at that. Straight down. Some people trade by the hour. That's the way they do it. Even if you did 15 minutes. Look at this. There's a slight reversal there on 15 minutes. Look at that. But it's got a higher doji, which means it's coming. Could pull up a little bit temporarily, and then I don't think we're going more than halfway. Remember, we came down here. We came back one time, came back down. We were up halfway and stopped and came back down. So I think that we're... And you could see that. You got to get a better look at that if you look at the 1 minute. So you can see where it came down, and then it came back up part of the way, came back down again, and came back up part of the way. About to 382.50, and it tried 1, 2, 3 times, and then it pulled back on this one, and looks like it's trying, but I don't think it's going to do it. I think that if you're in a put right now, you'll probably be in good position. What do you think? Look at the day. Look at the whole day right now. Look at what we're looking at. Look, if I was to draw for you, and I was to draw a trend line, okay? I mean, you don't have to be a rocket science to see this one, right? There's our high of the day, around 58. Let's see, that's 59. That's good enough. And then if I take this down, there's one high point there, right there. But if I don't use that high point, I just use the doji, okay? Boom. All right, so let's go back. We're on the 5 minute. Oh, shoot. I always forget to do that. I got to go back. You got to remember this stuff. Okay, there's a quick like this, and then you can push it back to where it is. So you can see now, there's our bar. We're headed straight down. And then if you look from here, we want to go from the now time. Let's take this out. All right, let's remove. That's the day. Let's take a period of time. All right, this is the period. Boom, and let's take it to here. Now we've cut it even more because we can't hit that 13. This is what we're looking at. All right, and then if you look to this, you go from the bottom of your day, which is still on it. Yep, and we go to about right there. There you go. That's what we're looking at the moment. Okay. So what do we have here? Do we have a ascending triangle? Do we have a descending triangle? There was some ascension from here, but on the overall of the day, we descended from here. We descended from here. We can take this out from there. We cancel the left. See? We have. My mouth feels so funny. I'm playing with the missing teeth. So right now you can see we're still headed down, and here's our resistance line. I don't want to leave this stuff here for the reason we know it's down, and it gets very, very confusing for new people when they see all those lines. They don't know what's going. They don't know what day it is. So, and we're getting into power hour, and it's going to be powerful down. If we cross this line, that is our line for today. If we cross under this line one time, we know it's all down. And then I think we're looking at, like I said, 381.75. Let's see if I'm right. We're still holding. We're still holding, but not for long. And I think what I'm going to do is, since we keep tipping below it, I'm going to put this down. Let's make it for the second. Just make it 20. 5 cents less. Okay? And I'm going to do the same thing on the top. Keep our dollar. Right? So now I made it $1, 383.20. And every time it touches a little below, and you can see exactly where we're on the line. Well, you can't see it on this. If you're on the 1 minute, that puts us right about on where the arrow is up here. Look at the 1 minute for a second. You see right here. You see the two here? That's where the reversal was, and it puts us right on the line. And that shows we're going down. So right now we want to see if we can hold this position. We got a trend line and we have a support line. And they're pretty much at the same place. That's why I don't think we need the support anymore. We don't need the trend. You can see the trend and the support meet up right here. We're right there. So I think you can all see that, and I don't want to confuse you, so I'm going to remove that. And you can see. Now this would mean reversal. You see the lower flag here? The lower shadow? That would mean a temporarily come back up. Let's see. We're right now touching with the enemy. That's depending on whether or not, excuse me, whether or not you have a put or a call. I would not be going, yeah, I think it'll go lower tomorrow also. I do. I think we're back to 381, maybe 380. We could drop below in pre-market. I bet you we go to 378 in pre-market. But again, Friday, folks, I'm going to call my dentist in about 7 minutes. And I think that deck might be coming back. I'll leave the charts on for right now. I'm just going to make that phone call. It's important. And then I'll just take 5 minutes and I'll come back. If you want to go to Dex, you can go to Dex. You know, whatever you want to do. He's already out of his transaction. I almost followed him today, too, and he was right. And he was right. And if he had stayed in his position, he would have made some real money. Wow. Think about how much he would have made on that contract. That would have been enormous. Oh, I thought you were saying, yeah, I do think it'll go lower, engineer. I do. I think the next 2 days it'll go lower. That's 3 days in a row we had up. We have to have a reversal, which I think has already started. Look at this, it's still trying to hold. We are on a low resistance. If I had a Fibonacci chart right now, from the high of the day to the low, this would put us around the 23% line in a Fibonacci. And with that, that's usually a buying signal to buy back up. But if we can get a little lower, like around 17%, I can show you what the Fibonacci would look like. I'd have to make this a little smaller. Let's say, like that. So what do we have? We had, let's see, here we go. Give you an idea. This might really confuse some of the people in here. We have, this is the Fibonacci I'm going to show you. All right. We have a high of the day from 387.58, which we can see right there. Right. It doesn't have to be exact. That's good. And we're going to bring that down to now, let's see, what do I got? Days range, 381.35. 381, right? Come on. Oh, that's close enough. Oh, I missed it. Let's take that off and come down. I already hit it. All right, 381.40. It's actually a little lower than we're watching, okay? So you'd see here, if you could see this, let me just see if I move this chart over. Oh, I can't do it that way. Hold on. I got to put this back to there. And if I can move this over, oh, you still can't see it. It says here 23%. That puts us over here. And here we are. We're in that 17% bracket. Usually on a stock, when a stock drops to about a 17 to 23 in the middle here, it's a buying signal to buy back into that stock. So if we even got a little lower, but you can't do that with the SPY, but that's a Fibonacci, okay? And there's all your percentages, where we started from the high of the day and to the low of the day. I'm off by a couple of pennies, so it wouldn't make that much of a difference. But like I said, it's very confusing for new people. They have no idea what that is. I used to use a lot of Fibonacci in the beginning. I taught Adrian how to do that. And the two of us together used to have a blast figuring out stocks where they were going to go. And we did so good, especially during the COVID time. We both always got out too soon. That was the problem. Even today, I got out too soon. And like that, he got out too soon. I can't believe that thing fell out and I caught it. I could have swallowed that so easy. That would have hurt. It's got some sharp edges on it. There was a time in my life I used to make these. I was a dental technician. It was my first trade in life when I was 21 years old. I went to dental school. and became a certified dental technician. Yep, I used to do crown and bridge, and I made dentures. I still have some of my tools left. I'm going to sell them on eBay. And there we go. And I told you before, we weren't going to hold, and there it is. All right? And there's the breakdown. Okay? And there we go. And what did I tell you before? We're going to go down to 381.75. So let's take a look at that. 381.75. Well, we hit below for a second, but that would be the next target down right there. So let's bring this up. Let's spread it apart. Bring it down a little bit more so we can see it. And then here, actually, we're going to bring this down itself and leave it at 383. That still gives us $1.25 because I put it a little lower than it belonged. But we fell to 381.96, and look how fast it came right back up. Wow. Scary, isn't it? That's really scary. That is definite manipulation. Somebody knew, and they made the money. I'm going to have to put this back to $3. It's got to go to 3. Now that puts it at 382. That's where we're at. Okay? AK told me to get out of my put at 385. Well, AK was wrong, and I told you on his room at that point you wanted to do a call, and I told you to look at the day, and I told you to do the put, not the call. Don't you remember? And you said thank you. I remember. Let's see. Let's see if it's still in there. Let's see. Is this active? Who's this? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if it shows what I said to you. Come on. It's not even coming. I'm open live. Watch the 13. Engineer. I'm looking at 381. Look at this. Low of my day. Here's one to you. Let's see. I'm going to show you one at a time. Here's the one. When you said that, I said this is what I'm looking at, my low of the day. And what's the other one? I directed to you. Let me see. It should be. Here it is. Engineer. VWAP of SPY is around 384.55. Below, I said SPY is below. It's bearish. So, have to wait for a sign or a signal for the SPY to go long. I wouldn't go again. And here. This was all to you. Okay? This was some of the things that I put to you alone. I wouldn't go against the flow. All right? It was dropping. You have to wait for a sign of reversal. That's where he changed his mind. He said, yeah, that's right. You see, he said active agrees with what I said, but that's not what he said. He said it was going to go up, and that's what he told you, and he was wrong. And I said wait until it's below the VWAP, okay? And then I said VWAP on SPY around, and I told you what it was. I said it was going down, and I showed you my low of the day. Here's another one. Do you see my private text? Because I private text you. Yes, he did with profit. I was the active. Okay, that's it. The rest I don't see. But I was already out of my put. Oh, well, that's too bad. I didn't know that. You got to tell us when you get in and get out. And I got the. That's why I picked up which put you were in originally. I remember. I think you said October 26th, or did you say October 28th? I mean, or November 1st. Let's see. What was it? I could have sworn you told me you were in a contract, and I said, what contract? Let's see. November 2nd. Did you tell me you were in November 2nd contract at one time today? 1031. That's what it was. It was an odd one. Okay. I knew it was an odd one. I can't be. Oh, 1031. Here it is. Okay. I think I went to 1031. I think I may have switched it back to Friday. I think I bought. Let me see if I bought on that one today. 1031. Yeah, October. The last contracts I bought were October 31st. They were all puts, and I won every one. 408 to 11, 427 to 431, 462. I made to 476, 407. That one I broke even, and then the last one, 408 to 414. I made 6 cents. So I made on every put on that contract. It was a good contract, very good. It was a good call. I actually switched to it. And look what's happening, folks. Look what's happening here on Broadway. We're not even in New York City, and we're at Broadway. That's where three big roads come together. You ever watch the ball drop in New York on 42nd Street, Broadway, and there's one of the Avenue of Americas. I think they all come together. Anyway, What do I know? I haven't been in New York in over, I don't know. I was there about 20 years ago. 20? 20? About 18 years ago. I took my son, 17. I took my son and we went on a 13 state trip. And I took him into the Blue Ridge Mountain all the ways up, and we got out of the car and touched the clouds. It was amazing. And he says, you never gave me any love. You never showed me love. I showed that kid so much love. He just has no clue. Okay. And now we don't talk. 32 years old, we don't talk. That's because of him. 381.81 now. What did I tell you before? 381.91. But it hit, you're right. For a second there, it tipped. I don't think it hit 81. 87. Oh, there it is. Just like I said, 381.75. And I called it. Gotta listen to me. My calls are good. What's the next step down? What's the next step, folks? What's the next step? Right here. Okay? 50. So who thinks we're going to go lower? Now I would change my contract from a 382 to a 380 for the price. It would be 341 for that. 380 contract. I don't know what it's paying. Let's see, 380 contract on October 28th, 380. Still got a 41 cents on the Delta. And deck is back. I just heard him come in. For anybody who's interested. So there we go. I think I've called it straight on. At this point, I'm going to make that quick phone call. If anybody wants to go over to Deck's room, you're more than welcome to. But I'll be back in 3 minutes, okay? Watch it keep going down, down, down. I'd be in a 380 put right now, okay? It's cheap. It's about 340 a share, and I can just make that quick phone call. Everybody good with that? All right? 380.64. I could see that coming. I do. I see it coming. That's my lower target. Look at my lower target, engineer, right there. What do I got? 381. I had 381. That was my lower target. Okay, I've been right so far. Let me call them real quick, and I'll get back to you guys in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. My appointment is still for Friday. So we're good. Everything is good. All right, I'm still here. I lost everybody. They all ran off to Deck's room. That's okay. I'm still here. I'm still here. You're still here. Engineer left. Let's see. What's Deck doing? Anybody know? What's he talking about? Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm really debating on even going for it right now. Like right about now. It's at 65. Boom. I think that this might be a good time to... Let's see if I can get it one more time. Go back there. 60. 60. 63. 5. Come on, go to 70. 70. Oh, there it is. 74. 75. It's going to drop really quick. 78. I'm on my fingers on the button, ready to hit it. Come on, I'm going to lose it. I'm too scared. Shit. Ah, that was it. 75. Let's see what happens. I probably lost it. 75. Ugh, I'm going to lose it. I should have done it. I was right. 75. I called it. Anybody else get in? Anybody get in? Anybody here? Who's there? Traders? Traders are in the room? Come on in, guys. Nobody. I can't get anything out of you guys. Deck is not, he's going over how much he could have made and would have made instead of going over what trade we could be making. Here we go. We're coming back up right now. I hate to jump in at this time, but let's see what happens. There's the 83, 88. Let's see if we can get the 382. It might be a good put coming this way. 97. Here it comes. 382. Almost hit it. Almost hit it. There it is. There it is, folks. Who's in? Who's in? Let's see how high it goes. I doubt that this is going to be a time for reversal for the day. I don't know. Oh, shoot. Hand. Come on, go back. There we go. Okay, 380. I can't get the math. There we go. Now I can look at it. 391. Buy. Trying to see, this might be a good put right now. 395. Let's see. I'm going to be so sad if I don't get in this thing. I missed it. Scared me. I closed my 380. I was just going to get back in, and I should have. Oh, my Lord. I would have been back even for the day. Let's see. 79. 80. Come on. One more shot. What are we going to do? We're not going to get up there again. That's it. 380. 380, 180. There it is. Come on, come on. One more jump. Give me one more jump. I shouldn't have soured out. I called it. 382. I told you guys get in, and I didn't hit it. Oh, look at this. I'm kidding myself. $44. Didn't bring much closer. Damn. Come on. I called it and I didn't grab it. I just got in for 2 cents. I need to put $72 in my account. One more shot. We're going to get another shot here. It's still dropping. I'm going to drop this down to 3 minutes. At the end of the day, Okay, it's really what happens is, let's see, bells. Let's put this in power hour. You got scared. Oh, here it comes. We're gonna get another shot. Gonna get another shot right now. Let's go to 2 minutes. What's gonna happen here? 37. I'm still in that 380 put. 41. Come on. Oh, shoot. I missed it. I was changing the thing. Come on. I'm telling you, we're going down to 381. $380. 86. 7. 8. Here it comes. 392. Get ready. Somebody's pushing it up, but it won't be for long. 94. Come on. 6. 99. There it is. Right now. Bam. How high are we going to go? Ooh, it's still moving. Still moving up. I still think you'd be good at this point. Would you say put my money where my mouth is? I heard you say that. Ha! Come on. One more shot up. One more. I want to see 382, 10 or 15. Can we get it? There's 10. There's 12. Come on. A lot of resistance. A lot of resistance. Upper doji. Upper doji on 1 minute. Let's see. 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. I'm waiting. I want to see that 25. 15, 16, 20. Here we go. Here we go. Wow. Good thing you got out, engineer. But let's see. I think 25. That's it. That's all the money she wrote. Trying one more time. 19, 20, 1, 2, 6. 26. Still moving up. I can't touch it. I can't touch it. Let's see. Real quick. Let's look at the 10. No, you see? This is going to come down. Got a low tail, which means still going up to there. 321. Let's look at the hour. Going down. You see? See the hour? It's going down. That's how good traders trade. Let's go to 3 minutes. I think we're coming down. I think I called it. 320. One more shot. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And wants 25 so bad. There's the 25. I call that 25. I think that's all the money. We're at the 13. Can we break over the 13? There it is. We did. Wait a little longer. 13. I still think it's good. I still think we're coming back down, but wow. $34. 37. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for resistance at 383. Let's see if we can get there. We got to get a 382.50. Wow. 382. What am I at here? That's 381.50. Let's put this to 381.50. To yeah, right there. And my line really is at 380.42. I think that's all the money. I think that's it. I'm going to go down to 2 minutes. Right there. You see? Right there's all your resistance. Right there. Can we break through there? Can we break through there? Wow. I think we're so close to the resistance point. But you know, anything could happen with the SPY at any time. But I think it's going to come down very quick, and we're all going to be sorry we're not in it. 380.42. One more push. One more push. It's very, very heavy resistance here. Volume's 90,000. There it is. This is the there it is. 382.50. Ooh, still going. Still going. Still going. Next step. 382.75. Anybody in? Did anybody do anything at this point? What's Deck doing?
We have the choice to be the pitfall. We have the choice.
He's just talking some BS right now. He's not trading. He made his money. He doesn't want to fool around. I can feel it. That's not what people want to hear right now. They want to know what's going on. They want to know, where's this thing going to go? Am I safe if I do a put right now? Maybe, maybe not. Am I safe to do a call? Well, if you think it's going to go to 383, yeah, absolutely. My call's at 385 right now. At 385. And let's see. It had a low of 189 on the contract. We're at 220, so it's going up. Let's see, 385. It's only 222 on the contract. I could sweeten this contract a little more and make it 384. Then I put more towards the money. It's only a penny difference. 262 on the contract right now for the per share. That's not bad. That's not bad, folks. Okay. 362. It just went down a little. Who wants me? Sorry, it's no big deal. Okay. Right now, the put. There's our resistance point, 50. Let's see. Don't push now. I'm in. 307. I'm down a few pennies. I'm down. 307. I'm in 307. Let me see. Is that 307? Yeah, so we're at 304. I'm down about 4 cents. Let's see what happens. I'm going to put on a sell order. Right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, come on. I don't like it. There we go. There we go. Drop. Drop. Breaking even right now. Okay, I'm out. Made it 3 pennies. 2 pennies. A little closer. I just had a feeling it might go back right here at the 13. I should have stayed in. Screwed up. Got out too soon. I got out too soon. I had it. Got out too soon. It wasn't much more money. It was about, let's see. I was in at 307. It would have been 311, 4 cents. Let's try one more shot. Let's see if we go back up. I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh, I hear you. Hold the put. I'm telling you. Hold the put. You wanted to get in at 382.50. That's where I just got in, but I got out too soon. I'd be up 4 cents. Puts I did good today. The calls killed me. And good morning, Adrian. About time you woke up. You always come in at the end of the day. Stay with the puts. It's coming back down. If we break under... Yep, there it is. Breaking down. I should have held my put. I should have held my put. I made a mistake. I would have been even. It will drop. It will. Take my word. It's going to drop. $2.38. Like I said it was going to drop. It's dropping. Wow. I think we're coming back. Hi, baby girl. My sweetheart. Yeah, I love you. I do. I love you. You're going to have to wait. Give you a little extra with dinner. I got out. I got in and out. Made a few pennies. $9.38. I'm down $4 for the day now, plus the contracts. It's the contracts that killed me. $4 for the day. I got it all back from the loss of 400 this morning. $4. That's not bad work. Unbelievable. All because of a bad put this morning. But after that, the calls were the way to go this morning. Unbelievable. I went the wrong way. I took a chance right off the bat, and boom, you saw that thing take off. What a day. Bam! Bing, bing, ricochet, rabbit. Okay, coming back to 25, but I'm telling you, I still think we've got a lot of resistance up there, and our resistance right now is at, I'm going to bring this down to, because we never got it, 382.50. Bam, right there. There's our resistance. 382.50. What do we got here? 381.50. $381.75. We'll change that to 381.60 as the support. Right there. I think that's about right on. 381.60. And this, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to bring it up 10 cents. And there's our dollar on the channel right there. But I think it's coming back down. Oh, it did. I'm not watching. I missed it. I'm sitting here playing and I missed it. 322. I would have been up. 322. 382. There it is, folks. Wow. I was right. If you followed my alert on this, I was right. I told you to hold it. 382.45 was like tops. going to drop below 382 in a few seconds. We're going to come back to support. How many people think so? Anybody here think I'm right? Here it comes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bam! Come on. There it is. I called it. Nobody listens to me. I should have stayed in. I have to have more confidence in what I call because I'm usually right. I don't like the way this contract's moving. It's not enough. 380. Let's bring this up to 381 on a contract. Let's see now. 381. So that's October. That's Friday's contract on 381. Here we go. This might move better. Let's see. Contract 381, October 28th. Let's get rid of the 31st. 31st, 381 is 44 cents. 381 is 43 cents. It's the same thing, just about. The difference is same thing, and the spread's about the same too. Oh shoot, I don't want to be there. There we go. Not at Forex yet. What are we at, Adrian? What are you doing? Call me up. Ring the phone. Huh? You're not even here. He probably took off, went back to Deck's room. No, he's still here. With Adabra. Abra, abracadabra. I want to reach out and grab ya. One more time. Can we break resistance? 3:30 in the afternoon. Can we break resistance? I broke my tooth. Came out of my mouth. I can't eat the next set of crackers. Engineer's back. Look at this. One more shot. 382.37. Can we reach the 60? How did Craig make 6,000? I don't know. Where's Craig? I don't know where he is. Is that the other room? Where does it say Craig? So you came into my room and you probably in Deck's room. And where's Craig? Let's see. C-R-A-I. Let's see. Craig. Here we go. Wait till you have 30K. How far the PD rule will you go, Deckmar? Thank you. I don't see where it says that. Okay. And then if I go into profits, Craig 6,000. Oh, there's another guy. Masker 4,000. You know, well, people make this kind of money in the options, I'm sure, or stock. Could be either one. He doesn't say how or what people should list the stock they did and how they made it. They don't. And we're supposed to, anything over 5,000 is supposed to be with a P&L. Deck stopped doing that. So people can write whatever they want. I'm not doubting that he made it, to be honest with you. These guys are young, they got bucks, and they're willing to try and go for it. And they can read the charts. I don't know, engineer, he didn't say. I don't hang in Deck's room, I've been here. You bring back that information to me here. Go look at profits, it does not show. It just shows 4,000, 2,000. People are not writing what they made their money on. Some people do, on SPX. Alex, 3,000 on SPX. But SPX means putting out some more money, So, paper trade. Yeah, that's very possible, Adrian. It's very possible. People don't say. Edifies nobody. Okay. I'm on a 381 contract on October 28th. I have to make a decision right now. Am I going to go up or am I going to go down? Okay? And I think, it's a good thing I am thinking. Let's take a look here at the trend. Boom. Boom. Which way you think we're going, folks? Which way? Which way do you think we're going? Okay? Up or down? What do you see here? I see a descending triangle. Descending. Down, 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 down. Okay? So, if I had a bet, there's a lot of 20 contracts on the SPYs, 2 contracts on SPX. Something like that, but SPX, you're right. You're absolutely right. But and you don't have to worry about getting out in the SPY. You understand? It doesn't have that like you had with TSHA. You can always get out. Anytime you see cheap stocks, don't just buy the stock. Do not buy options on them. Especially a stock that does 110,000 on average, and then it does 83 million. You learned the lesson. Okay, at least it wasn't a big lesson. The worst you can lose is $270. That was the premium. Here we go. We're gonna hit that 50 one more time. Ready? Here it is. Will we? I got resistance, by the way, at 60. So right now, do you see it? I'm at 60. I put it up for a reason. Right now we're at 382.60. We're on. It's going up. It's going up to the big time. That would put our next leg up. Okay, if we can handle that, our next leg would be 375. But we're not there. We're still at 360. I think that's the put. Right, anywhere above 350 is the put right now. I still think we're going to come back down. Hello. Hate when this happens and I'm not in it. Two contracts. Come on, push. Push! Ah, I should have been in. This is ridiculous. 10 contracts would have brought me in the profit for the day. Damn. Do 5 at a time. It's going to go up one more time. One more shot, folks. Ah! Come on. $36. Come on. One more time. Let's buy the next up. Absolutely. Should have bought this up. I told you to jump in. It's anything over 50. I don't know if we're going to get it again. Now we're at the low. We're at the low and it's breaking through. I hate the chase. I hate the chase. Look at this. I was right. I was very right. Okay, where it goes, nobody knows. Spin the wheel. It's never too late. Depends where you think it's going to. It's never too late. It could go one more time. If not, if you believe that the SPY will be at 381 tomorrow, then take 2 contracts and just do it overnight. If you're not worried about, I don't know how big your account is, but if you're over 25,000, take 2 contracts. It's not a lot of money. You're not going to lose your money on these things. Techmart Trades. We're doing an advertisement. Come on. Come on. Where's it going to go? It's like rolling. Yeah, thank you. Roll the dice. Black or white? Odd or even? I've never played roulette. Never. But there's a lot of money in it if you win. I'm a craps shooter. I do shoot dice, but it's craps. That's only one dice. One ball, actually. No dice, one ball. You do throw a dice to think it's times 1, 2, 3, or something like that, I think. But you're doing, it's black or white. Everything's black or white today. Here we go. We're going to get another shot right now. Question is, look at this, look at this. Here we go. Ba-doom. Do I want to do a market in? Where are we going? Ready? 47. I want to see if we can get close to resistance. It's going to come back fast or go for it. I want to go for it. 60. Come on. Hit the 60. $50. I saw that. Buy put at this point is risky if it closes at 383. I'm not holding it that long. That was it. 345. It's getting weaker. Can't you see this? Look where our line is here. Let's remove this. But you can see from here down to here, it's coming down. It's getting weaker. From here to here, and then here to here, it's coming down. It's coming down. One more shot. You get one more shot. You gotta believe. When you fall in love, that you fall in love forever. I believe when you fall in love, that you fall in love forever. Oh, shoot! I just put those in the wrong place. Damn. Come on, what did I just do? There we go, all mail. Okay, from here to here. YouTube. Oh, put that back, put that back, put that back. There it is. Wow. It went. Whew. Good thing I looked away. Trade 0. Trade 0. PayPal credit. Facebook mail. That's phony mail. That was it. I'm telling you, that 375, that's probably it. It's got to come back down. Somebody wants to make their money. All right, where am I at? Where am I at? Nobody knows. Okay. 328 on the buy. Right there. Will we hit 373? How was everyone's day today? I broke even. 329. 329. Okay. On a 381, it's 329 if I buy now. 331. What's going to happen here? Will we go up to... Will we come up to 383? That's the big thing. And it looks like we might. It's a lot of resistance there. A lot. We're at about 85 now. Straight across. You see, if you look straight across, right about, let's see, here. Right there. 330, 383.21. Let me look on the bottom one. It's on a different minute chart. 383.20. Yeah, we could hit 383.20. That's where we could hit. We're still good on the trend line. That trend line's still good. Look at that. Still traveling with it. We're still in a downcline. I don't know. I don't like to trade. I'm not buying a put here. I'm not either. I think it can go up to 382.21. 383.21. Tomorrow's another day. I live to tell the story one more day. So... Engineer, did you win or lose today? You're out of everything. Did you win or lose? Deck said we'll close at 383. Deck's not the final word. I hate to tell you that, but at the rate it's going right now, it's very possibility. I see 383.20 is what I say. 383.21. So if I was to be a guessing man, which I'm not, okay. I do it by 383 right there. Let's say. Okay, and I'm going to say that edit. This here is today upper target. Upper. Oh, come on, wrong one. Today upper target. Okay, and let's see. 320. Okay, let's go for red. It could go higher, but I doubt it. And let's put the double lines here. There you go. There's my upper target right there. You can see it now. That's the 50-day on the top. That's the 50-day. This is my upper target for right now. This was the resistance we just broke through, which I'm going to edit that and make it 383. So we have to break through. That's the next target line is 383. All right, so there's the next leg up. We're right at it. And there it is, 3. That's where I'm pushing. But you know what? If we push there, it could push even higher. We could push even higher. We just have to wait and see. Can we get it? 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes is right. And what I want to do, oh, I'm at 2 minutes anyway. I'm going to bring this to 1 minute since it's the end of the day. But just for one quick looky, at 10 minutes, you'll see it's probably up. And it is. So it shows it's up at the end of the day. And 5 minutes, same thing. So it's still going up. The puts would not have worked. Okay. Hey, baby girl. Hey, sweetie. Who loves you? Who loves you? You getting hungry? You getting hungry? We'll feed you. Soon. Yeah. That's my girl. That's my girl. I give a kiss. I give a kiss. I give a kiss. You like kisses? You like kisses? Of course you like kisses. You like my kisses? My cat winked at me. I asked her if she likes kisses. For some of you that may be hearing that in the background, I got my beautiful little girl. Some of you are saying, he's got a cat? What's she look like? She's beautiful. Let's see, I think I have a picture of her somewhere. Mike's Pizza and More. Let's see, photos. All right, leave me alone. Let me see, someone's trying to buzz me. Make a pizza. She's not in here. Let's see. I saw it the other day. Food? Not in here. Where the heck did I put it? Should it? Oh, that's not her. I just saw it. Wow. Disappeared on me. Huh. I had a beautiful picture of her. That's her sleeping, but that's not the picture. What did I do with it? I don't know where it went. Wow, I'm bummed. I had a beautiful pic. Oh, wait, this might be her. That's it. I got it. I got it. I found it. I found it. I knew it was in there. It came back down, so it couldn't make it. Look at that. It did not make it. That's my baby right here. I found it. She's so lovable. Okay, well that was it. And that was the put. And that's all she wrote. Just what we put it to. So really it was 90 was all that she had. That was it. $382.90. We're still on that trend line. You know what? Look at that. We're finally breaking the trend line right now. $381. Look, there's the 382. There's my 382. 380. We're still there. Can we hold the 382? That's where we're at right there. And we just crossed through the trend line, so. So we never hit the upper target. We broke through the trend line for now, which I'm going to take away. It was a put. It was a put. And I'm not touching it. I'm going to stay because I'm in a good place in the account right now, and I don't want to kill it. I'm taking off all my check marks. What about Tesla? Where did Tesla end up? Tesla ended up at 224. Tesla had some day today. That was incredible to watch. Here we go again, one more time. It's never done until it's done. I know it's fast. It's very fast. And that's why sometimes I do market orders. But the point is, if it drops really low, you get the bottom of the market order, and then it comes back up. You lost. You know, it's terrible. So you got to do limit orders right now, and you got to catch it at a steady moment. You know. I still think it's going to drop eventually. Still think it's going to drop. Who's in Rome? Let's see. 8K's not around. No. He just. You know what I forgot to look at today? Holy cow. All those people in YouTube. I didn't talk to them, nothing. I just like made like they didn't exist. I wonder how many people are in YouTube. So for those of you that might be in YouTube, 219 subscribers. Wow. 25 people right now are, let's see, 25 watching. So all those in YouTube, thank you for your support. I started a little late today, and I lost my teeth. Literally, I lost my teeth. And if you like what you're hearing today, go down there to that hands and give me a hands up. And let's see what's happening with the super hot things in there. Hide the users. That gets rid of them. Sorry about that. Well done going up. I don't see any active. I don't see an active chat. There is an active chat. Well, it's not really active because I'm in another room, Steve, if you're still here. And that's Tradecaster. So if you want to join us in Tradecaster, you're welcome to come join Tradecaster. And you'll see, I guarantee that $119 that you spend for the 1 month will come back to you in spades because you'll get so many good alerts that you'll make it on one. Okay. Now, I personally started off in the wrong direction this morning, and that can kill your day. I was down 400 and I broke even. Absolutely even today. So it's better than losing. That's all I can say. It is better than losing. Right? Left. So let me get rid of this. And I got this one here. That's one. And you guys. Okay. So, again, shout out to those 24 that are watching in YouTube. I hope you guys had a good day. We're going to be closing this out real soon. Another 6 minutes and I'm off the air. And I put it down to the 1 minute because when it gets to the end of the day, 5 minutes just goes too fast. You know, you don't want to see what's happening minute by minute. But I don't trade in the last minutes of the day. I don't think that we're going to see this upper target. I'm going to take that out. Maybe tomorrow, but I'll do it tomorrow. Boom. So that takes that out. I still think we're in this channel. What do I have here? 382 to 382.90. Okay. Might be up a little bit. 382.10. But I'll leave it at the 382. That gives us our 90 cents really. 382 dollar. Not yet. 90. So hey, there it goes. One more time. But thanks, Sky Chimp. Thank you much. It's good to see you around, man. One of these days we're going to meet up again. Go out to dinner, do something, you know. Get crazy. Leave the girls home. We'll get crazy. I'm supposed to meet up with, I haven't heard from him. Tim, supposed to come back to Florida. He probably came and didn't tell me. Like the first time. Came and he went. But that's cool. He's a good man, regardless. Real good man. Tommy123, how are you today? And the 100 Air. Wow. A lot of people in here today. There we go. What happened to Adrian? Still here? Yep, Adrian for music. Play some music for us, Adrian. I can't. If I do it, I get knocked. They take me off. I can't use the, what do you call it? It sucks. If I do music and it's copyrighted or whatever. I know, I see. I checked you out. 382.36. It's like it's staying in that channel. I wouldn't fool with it. I'd wait till tomorrow. It's another day. There's no reason to chase. I already chased it for you today, and it wasn't a happy ending. And too many. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 19, 21, 23, 23, 25, 27. How did I get on 10 on that one? 27. Oh, shit. A lot of them. I'll tell you what, I would have made money today. I lost money on the contracts. I'm going to be switching out of here. I'm going to go check into Webull. Somebody said that Webull does not charge for options. I can't believe that. Let's see, does Webull charge for options? Zero commission online trading for stocks, ETFs, and option trades. Easy to use. Zero commission online. Wow. That to me would have been almost $200-300 just in commission that I paid on options. This is crazy. I have a Webull account. It's time to put my money back in there. I know. Well, I see that. I'm going to keep the charting for TOS, but I got it. It's costing me way too much money. This is crazy. And I hear the execution on Webull is pretty quick, so I can use my middle computer for Webull. I can just have to, have to be in the background. I pay about $300 per week on options on TDA. Yeah, I pay that in a day. Ha! What do you do? 1 or 2 options a day? That's it. 3 options a day, you're done. Forget it. I did 10s and 5 contracts and 10 contracts today, and I did 25 contracts today. More. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. All the money I made today, and I made money, I lost on the options and broke even. I lost about $20. It's just totally ridiculous. Not anymore. I can't do this anymore. It's time to move my money. I'll leave freaking $100 in. I'll leave $100 in TOS, and I'll just move all my money so I'm out of PDT into the other one. I'm still playing around with Webull. Well, I heard Webull's changed a lot. I'm gonna have to work on the charts this weekend and figure out if I can still figure out what my. I'm sure I can get it. They don't send me emails anymore. I didn't cancel the account, and I don't think they cancel you. I don't think they cancel accounts. Let me see. I used to be with Webull. I got a book with a lot of. Here it is, Webull. Oh, I got some number in here. Webull. All right, I found one of them. That must be my account number. I gotta find how to get in. Just keep looking. I did find one then. I'm sure I know what email address I signed it up to. So let's see. It's been a long time. I signed up and never used them. If I have to, I'll sign up again. It's not a big deal. Boynton. Okay, e-merchandises, name, password, NetWiz. Looking for the Webull. Anybody see the Webull? There's that little Webull. That little Webull. Let's see. Linda, eBay. I don't know what I did with it. Somewhere, someplace, we got the bull. I'll find it. 100 options. That's one contract. That's one contract. Okay. And, folks, let's say open. There it is. Thank you, Jay. We got enough bells in here, Adrian, but thank you. One is enough. You got to be first. All right, and that's it. Where do we end up? Wow, and there it goes. It's going up. It's all right. I'm out of it. I'm done. I want to thank everybody for your support. We will be on tomorrow. It's my regular day, so I should be on a little earlier. And we're going to have a great day tomorrow. I'm going to start off in the morning early with Kush. I like watching him, and this time I'm going to listen more carefully because if I jumped in with him this morning, I would have made a ton of money. I overheard him wrong, and I went the wrong way. But it happens. I don't blame anybody but myself. I'm a big boy, and, I make my own choices. But anyway, just thank you all again. Have a great day. We'll see you all tomorrow, and don't go chasing anything at this hour. All righty? Good night. Thank you.